Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Kyle was soon kicked out of Jabbit by Audra, and when Audra realized Kyle was no longer useful, she kicked him out. Kyle was disappointed because he feels lost. Meanwhile, Nikki sat in the dark in despair because she couldn't get help from anyone, screaming at the top of her lungs. In the empty room, the phone was only means of communication with the outside world, and it was gone. Nikki looked through the windows. Her eyes sparkled with fragile hope. She pulled the chair closer, took a deep breath, and pushed the window open. But when she looked down, her heart sank. This fall from the third floor could be enough to end everything. No, she had to find another way. She rummaged around the room and finally found an old pencil under a rug. Nikki grabbed it. Her heart became a little lighter. When she tried to use it as a lock-picking tool, the pencil broke in half in her hand. Disappointment choked her, and Nikki sat down, tears beginning to roll down her cheeks. Kyle must face all the sins he has committed with a not-so-good consequence. Kyle faced another headache as he sat in his office, family photos hanging on the walls. As silent witnesses to his inner struggle, he had rethought the Jabbit takeover plan that he and Audra had discussed. Audra, with her cold eyes and soft but calculating words, tried to persuade him to stay in alliance with Tucker, but Kyle can't do that, not with what it would do to his family. When Kyle announces his decision, he may have to stop all plans to betray his family. His conscience does not allow it. Audra's indignation flared. She called him a fraud, a man afraid to face his father's disapproval. The words she used cut across the room and pierced Kyle's heart like arrows. Audra stood up, opened the door, and showed Kyle the way out. Audra spoke up to kick Kyle out of the game. Maybe Kyle wouldn't hesitate to step out. He walked with a calm appearance, but inside was a wave. Violently, he turned around, looked at Audra, and apologized sincerely for wasting both their time. But as he walked out the door, part of him felt relieved to have seen Audra's true nature. Not long after Kyle left, he received a text from Audra. In it, she apologized for being so harsh. She doesn't want to lose an ally, a friend, a rare thing in this world full of competition and betrayal. She urged him to contact her again, but Kyle just smiled sadly, poured himself a drink, and ignored the message, lost in his thoughts. Kyle will think carefully about her plan. She really doesn't want to let her love life affect her family. Will Jack give Kyle a chance to start over with his family, so stay tuned. The YNR channel is where you want the hottest Young and the Restless spoilers, updates, and news, so make us your one-stop YNR source.